about this movie, and I was going like, a Star Wars movie? That sounds cool. And so I kind of got into it, and I ran into this girl of ineffable charms named Teresa Jackson, and she kind of said, yeah, you should come out and do this. Met Dave, and then just progressed from there, and yeah. Well, first time we met was at a, I think it was Barnes & Noble, if I remember correctly. And Teresa, Dave and I were all just chatting and talking about the script, talking about how things were going to go down with how the part was, whether or not I could do the part, which I was thinking, yeah, this is not a hard part to do. So much of my life lately has been wrapped up in grief, sadness. It takes a while. He's a farmer, a very hard worker. He's a good person, but he doesn't trust Force users in general, whether they be Sith or Jedi. It doesn't matter to him. As he moves along as a character in the film, he kind of comes to terms with what happened in his life, and he makes peace with it later on.
This person is never meant to express his or her politics. You know, join a cause, take up arms.
What I like about him is that he is a hard worker. He kind of shows a really great work ethic. And at the end, when he does reconcile, he actually did a fair amount of good doing that. I've done mostly stage acting before this, so getting a feel for the completely different sides of the natures, because you know, stage acting and film acting are two completely different things. It's really hard to equate them as an actor. There are some similarities, but there are a vast amount of differences too. Because on the stage, you know, you're portraying the character, and you get one shot to make it right, and that's it. You miss that shot, it doesn't work now because it's a live show.
But I can assure you, our presence here is most important.
So you said. I mean, I can remember one scene where we were filming, and I was supposed to say, "I've got a good mind to kick you back to town, Jedi," or something like that. I can't remember the line exactly, but I accidentally said, "I've got a good mind to kick your ass, Jedi." Sometimes it was a challenge to get exactly what Dave wanted out of the characters, emotion-wise, and you know, sometimes we lost some takes because of that, because it took me a little bit to grasp exactly what he was looking for in the character. Usually lines aren't too much of a problem for me, but having college, work, and a son all at the same time tends to keep one fairly busy and not have a lot of time for memorization. The camaraderie of what was going on with everybody, because there were a bunch of people that kept showing up most of the times that we did a shoot, sometimes as extras, sometimes as you know, just people to help out as we filmed, and a lot of us getting together and chatting and making jokes. That type of thing was a lot of fun. Getting to know the script, getting to know the movie, the characters, kind of seeing the whole Star Wars universe from a little bit of a different perspective, because I had to become part of the universe. The other thing that really stuck out about me was when we filmed the scene with where it was dual wielding two lightsabers. I had a lot of fun with that. I really did. And we just had a great time with some of that. Some of the fighting moves were a little bit impromptu, because we didn't rehearse a full set of moves beforehand. We just kind of, okay, well, let's do this, okay, yeah, that works. And so kind of being a little bit creative and creating that type of stuff was actually a lot of fun as well. I will say, if you enjoy acting at all and you get a chance to do something like this, do it. I gotta say, I had a lot of fun with the people in this. It was a great time making this. If I had a chance to do it again, especially after college is done, I probably would do it, because I really enjoyed it and would love to do it again.